What's up, guys? We're here with David. You got third place today playing what deck?
I played Rika Sun Avalon today.
Rika Sun Avalon. David's been playing this deck for a very long time. He's a Rika player at locals here. So big shout out to him. Any shouts you want to make today?
Not really.
Just a Kurikara. And evenly. Bro, this guy evenly for like the life of him.
Shout out to Imperial Order.
Fair enough, fair enough. He misses that card. This guy sacked it all the time. Well, before we dive into it, like, comment, subscribe, and, well, let's show us some plans.
All right, so we play now 3 Lokai, 1 Twin. Of course, this is the 1-card combo. You always want to see it. And Twin, the necessary evil you have to play to get your combo going. I drew it too many times, but, you know, what can you do? 3 Petal. I consider this also a starter, really. I know most lists really cut this down to 2, but I like seeing it as much as I like Lokai, to be honest. I think Rika Control isn't too bad, honestly, without the Sunseed stuff. 2 Primula. I know this doesn't make sense. I know you usually run as a 1-of. Is it Brick? That's completely correct.
Your favorite one?
Yeah. But honestly, I don't think it's that bad to open. Like, if you get hit with Nibiru, you can summon it because all your monsters are attributed. And I just like having a target to always search Princess with, to be honest.
That's fair. That makes sense.
3 Princess. This card's very good. Extender, negate stuff.
This card's broken. This card needs to go to either 0 or 1.
3 Mudon. I know most lists also have this at a shorter number, but I like seeing this card just in case, you know, your Dryas gets hit or your Sowing gets hit. You can extend with this, get your field spell, get Sheet. It's not too bad to end on, all things considered. 1 Snowdrop. Just you search out of your combo, extend, and 1 Lonefire Blossom. This is mostly just in here because I need it for the Therion cards, which you'll see later on. And it's not the worst card I have in the main deck. Summon it, get to Lokai. If it gets a hit with Ash Blossom, well, sucks.
Kind of hurts, yeah.
Me, I guess. And that's it for the monsters.
So what do people normally change for the like? You said here that Primula and Petal, like these are normally cut down.
Yep.
So if you have 3 slots here that they normally take up, what do they normally play instead? Like, do they play like Board Breakers or like?
Yeah, it's usually just Board Breakers and whatnot. I think some people run a small world engine. Some people play like evenly matched. Just more generic good stuff, really.
That's fair. Well, consistency is fine over a play set of cards.
For the spells, the best card of the deck, Rika Concon. I like running 3 because it's a semi-board breaker by
Card's
itself.
crazy, bro.
So I always like seeing it no matter what. 3 Glamour, your search spell, searches 2, pretty good. 3 Unexpected Die, this just gets you to Lokai, so more ways to your starter for your 1-card combo, and Sowing, the card you search off Dryas to really get it going. And 1 Sheet, you set this off. You set this with your field spell. Tributes 1, takes another. Yep.
Sheet is very good, yeah. The spells and traps are so crazy with this deck.
And moving on to defensive cards, I got 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Droll Lockbird, 3 Effect Failure, 3 Impermanence. This might not be main deck worthy, but around the locals it feels so I just put it in there.
That's fair, that's fair. And then you have like 12 non-engine slots. That makes sense. And this is a 40-card deck?
40-card deck.
That makes sense.
Most people tend to go above and beyond. You don't draw a Twin as often, all your bricks. But I just like keeping it at a solid 40.
That's fair. We gotta love to see it.
Extra deck. 2 Sun Avalon Dryas. This really should be 3 copies, but I don't want to buy a 3rd. 2 Healer, 2 Jasmine, 1 Dance Pine, Melius, and Bengal Lancer. Just your standard plant links for your Sun Avalon half. For the Xyz monsters, I got 3 Strenna. I just like having the 3rd. It's for
Always that back is fine.
it adds back, it gets you your resources. And I play more flow of 4s than usual, so it's nice to make this. 2 Teardrop and 1 Hyperiton.
Is this normal for the 2?
Oh, this definitely isn't normal. I definitely replace this with like 1 Dryas if I had it, but I didn't. And since I have more Strennas than usual, I have more targets to summon off of it, so may as well. As for the side deck, I think the biggest thing here is that I side in the
Therion package.
Therion engine.
Why are you choosing to side this rather than main it?
Now, the Therion engine's really good for stopping things like evenly matched Lightning Storm, backer removal and whatnot. That's really effective against this deck. But I feel like going first, that's not a huge issue you have to worry about most of the time. not
In,
the best
in
luck.
game one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's going one. So I just like siding into this. I don't like in game one drawing into like these really bad bricks.
That's fair,
Regulus
fair.
especially. Yeah.
It's kind of like the in Unchained, people are citing Disaster Dog. I see the same thing. That makes sense. It's for when you want to play around stuff.
3 Cosmic Cyclone and 3 Evenly Matched. Just really good back row removal. This deck really struggles against spells and trap based decks.
David loves spells and traps. This man, we went to a YCS. He had to play against 2 Outlich players back to back, and before he was like, I don't want to play against any Outlich. He got hit with it. It felt so bad.
Shout outs to those guys, yeah. They beat me pretty good. Going first, 3 Solemn Judgment to stop said cards. And also, this is part of Harpy's Feather Duster as well. And 1 Rose Whip and 1 Spider Orchid. This is a searchable way to out stuff like there can be only one. And Rose Whip is a good floodgate
Crazy
if it ever
card.
comes out. Stopping only 1 spell or trap activation per turn. It's cool. It's good with Regulus because you can negate the effect, and so they can't activate more. So you solve
Yeah.
all their spells and traps. And
Makes
that's
sense.
it
Makes
there.
sense. Do you ever wish you could change your side deck a little bit? Like we saw, there's like 9 cards, or I mean maybe 7 cards dedicated to like spells and trap hates. You consider like evenly matched spell and trap hate.
Yeah.
Would you ever like find that you just don't use them as often, or like against other decks that you just?
Yeah, against decks that don't really rely on those cards. I find myself having a lot of dead weight, to be honest, but what would I replace them with? It's hard to say. Going first, this deck makes a really good board.
Yeah, the board's crazy going
like
first.
even in engine. Like maybe anti-spell would be a very good card to have if I
That's
could play
fair.
it. Yeah.
That's very well. Congratulations. This deck is super powerful because like the way it sets up interactions. Like you have like your Balenciagas and your whatever it's called with Sheet and your Con and Con just pops from the Princess. It's never like just all one on the field. It's like Dark Blue No More doesn't hurt the deck as much as it really should. But it's definitely cool to see that we have like a cool deck like this. But yeah, congratulations once again on getting 3rd place, and I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you, sir.